In the 1940s, in Japan's Hokkaido region, a young girl was walking home from school along the railway tracks. According to some sources, she was bullied by her classmates and pushed onto the rails. Others say she accidentally lost her balance and fell. The horrifying part is that a train was approaching at that very moment and didn't see her in time. The train sliced her body in half, leaving only her upper torso intact. But what makes this story truly chilling is what happened next. Witnesses claim that the girl did not die immediately. Instead, in a supernatural rage, she began dragging herself forward with her hands, desperately trying to find help. Her soul was unable to rest in peace, and over time, she transformed into an Onryu vengeful spirit known as Teke Teke. It is said that she crawls at an unnatural speed using only her hands, making a distinct teek-teek sound as she moves. Anyone who encounters her is said to be cut in half, just like she was Dot in the 1980s. A male high school student in Nagoya claimed to have encountered a strange woman while walking home late at night. However, as she got closer, he realized that she had no lower body. Instead, she was crawling towards him at an alarming speed. A few days later, the boy's body was found severed in half, fueling the fear of Teke Teke's legend. Since then, many Japanese people have feared walking alone near railway tracks at night. Some say that if you meet Teke Teke and she asks if you know who she is, you must never answer truthfully, because if you do, she will cut you in half. In Japan, there is a story that keeps people from walking alone at night. If you ever find yourself walking down a dimly lit street and hear soft whispers or the sound of footsteps behind you, you must never turn around, because it might be her Dot. She approaches as silent as death itself. Her face is covered by a white mask. Her long black hair clings to her pale, lifeless skin. Emerging from the shadows, she whispers in a thin, eerie voice, "Am I beautiful?" You hesitate for a moment. She looks like an ordinary woman, but her empty, unblinking eyes are fixed on you. Your instincts scream at you to run, but your body feels frozen. At this moment, you must not say the wrong word. If you say no, she will slowly reach into her coat and pull out a large pair of scissors. The metallic blades snap open and shut in the silence of the night. You know those blades will soon be at your throat. But if you say yes, she slowly lowers her mask, and what you see is not a human face. Her mouth is slit open from ear to ear. Rotting flesh dangles from her cheeks. Where her lips should be, only a gaping, bloody wound remains. Her teeth glisten in the dim light, forming a twisted, unnatural grin. Dried blood stains the edges of her mutilated face. With her mangled jaw barely holding together, she asks again, "How about now?" Your mind races in terror. Every hair on your body stands on end. A chilling wave of fear crashes over you. You want to scream, but no sound escapes your throat. If you say no, she raises her scissors and slices your throat in one swift motion. If you say yes, she marks you with her curse. That night you may make it home, but you will never be the same, because when you look in the mirror the next morning, your own mouth will be split open, just like hers, and now you are one of them. This legend caused mass hysteria in Japan during the late 1970s. Children were too afraid to walk home alone, schools closed early, and Even police patrolled the streets in search of the mysterious masked woman. Even today, some people claim to have seen her standing alone in the shadows of empty streets late at night. So, if you ever hear footsteps behind you in the dark, do not stop, do not turn around, and whatever you do, do not answer her question.